Today is Rhema, 2 Kings 3:11. But Jehoshaphat said, "Is there no prophet of the Lord here, that we may inquire of the Lord by him?" So one of the servants of the king of Israel answered and said, "Elisha the son of Shaphat is here, who poured water on the hands of Elijah." In the year 1940, more than 330,000 Allied forces were trapped on Dunkirk beach, France. They were surrounded by the Nazi Germans from the land, the sea, and the air. Militarily, the situation was almost impossible to rescue. Many strategies had been tried, yet the situation appeared like a dead end. At the brink of British hopelessness, King George VI called for a national day of prayer. The churches were filled with praying people who cried and humbled themselves before God. After they cried for prayers, unusual events began to take place. The raging sea became calm. The mist covered the enemy's movement, and hundreds of small civilian boats came to evacuate the Allied troops. The incident was then known as the Miracle of Dunkirk, or as Winston Churchill called it, a miracle of deliverance. We witnessed the same attitude in King Jehoshaphat. When the Israel troops and their allies were running out of water in the Edomian desert, Jehoshaphat did not rely solely on the military strategy. He asked, "Is there no prophet of the Lord here?" Jehoshaphat understood that when man's understanding and calculation no longer suffice, what is needed most is God's direction. Through the prophet Elisha, God gives unusual direction. Digging several wells. The wells did not create water, but they became the container for the miracle waters that God provides. These days, some of us feel as if living in an Edomian desert or Dunkirk beach, squeezed, thirsty, and as though without any way out. The words of God invite us to seek God first, come to His presence, dig the wells through prayers, fasting, and humility. Because when a human's calculation fails, one clue from God is enough to change everything and open a new direction for new wonders to happen. Does your life experience failure or dead ends? Why so? What new direction do you long to be manifested by God in your life this year? What steps of obedience is God motivating you to perform? When man's calculations fail, prayer opens the road for a new direction. God, we come to you with a heart that is thirsty for your direction. We opened our hearts to your direction. We believe when man's calculations are failing, prayer opens up the way to your perfect will. With you, we can have a new direction, strength, and new miracles. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.